car is going to give you the luxury technology and of course the lifestyle that you've been dreaming of. This is the ES8, and if you want to check the other my channels, I've talked about the ES6, the ET5T, and of course today we are going to be talking about the Neo ES8. You already know it's live stack on your screen, and please hurry up and subscribe to the channel while we take this bad boy outside for a spin. I had to take this beauty outside to experience the winter sun so that you all can see the magnificent design and the blade-like daytime running light. If not for anything but just for one thing, this car commands its presence. In the world of SUVs and EVs in particular, this car actually stands out extremely unique. This is a 7-seat family car with enough legroom and space for passengers. I must comment right here that I love the Chinese automakers' idea of building cars that are family oriented. They think about the entire family cruising in one car, enjoying same luxury and technology. Wouldn't you just love this? In a world where being single or not family oriented is modeled as standards, Neo ES8 stands out to say family or friends can also stay, enjoy and cruise together. And while cruising together, passengers on the rear seats can also control how they want to be comforted from the mini touchscreen that regulates seat heating and massaging. And right here, you have your cup holders, or should I say shui as it is called in Chinese, because staying hydrated is part of their culture and you should too while cruising on the road. Here's space for you to keep your phone and even charge it or your wallet so that you sit with ease and relax on the soft, breathable leather seats. The last row seats can accommodate 2 or 3 passengers, while they also enjoy the adjustable seats and even the cup holder features. When evaluating an SUV, space is very important, and so too the trunk space is. The ES8 is not a minivan but has 6 or 7 seats, therefore the trunk space is not as spacious as you would expect. But guess what? If it is not accommodating many passengers, it can accommodate more cargo. Let's take a look at the pilot's cabin, or should I say the cockpit. Getting in, what strikes you on first glance is the Neo's custom dash. Just little but smart enough to handle all what you need. Now sit tight, let's go for a spin, and as we enjoy the ride guys, please subscribe to the channel. Now we're about to start with the ES8 guys. Let's drive this massive SUV. Okay, so let's see what's gonna have. Okay, here we go. You know, I've always told you guys the Neo cars are super easy to drive, you know, like I'm saying, they can actually let you feel like you can just connect with the car, you know what I'm saying. And this car actually moves from 0 to 62 mph, or from 0 to 100 kilometers in 4.9 seconds. For this SUV, like an SUV this big and this massive with all these characteristics that it has and all these features, I can only say this is super impressive. Okay, and it has a horsepower of 653 guys. This is a big SUV we're talking about right here, guys. You gotta want to enjoy Neo's cars. Okay, this is an EV that resonates technology, that sparks luxury, and of course when you connect technology and luxury, it gives you a lifestyle that you've only been dreaming about. Okay, now let's put this thing to 120. Let's go. Woo! Yep, this car actually can increase your lifespan by preventing and avoiding crashes, especially when you launch the autopilot. Okay, the Neo autopilot is elite class and will operate according to road safety regulations, meaning if this car is on autopilot, you can't just allow it to switch lane. It's gonna follow the lane. I'm gonna explain when we get to a lane where it's both crossable and uncrossable lanes. Okay, so let's take a look as we cruise. And as we do that, please remember to subscribe to the channel, for that's the only way you're gonna help us to grow. Come on, guys. So much characteristics like you're gonna see. Okay, the cruising control and lane assistance is super impressive. For example, when you look at the crossing, if you are driving this car, this is one thing I don't like about the car, because it's super smart. Okay, if you don't have a crossing, like for example your lane, if your lane is not like this, is not a divided lane like this, you're saying you cannot go out of it. Okay, if you touch the indicator keys, it's not going to indicate. For right now it shows the indicator, but the moment it goes to where there's no crossing, I don't have to cross this lane, this is going to give me lane assistance. So I cannot go out of my lane because there's no breakable, these lines are not breakable, so you cannot cross the non-breakable lines. So should I want to touch indicators to move to the other lane, the car is going to refuse to move to the other lane until it has the breakable lines for giving me permission to cross to the other lane. That's one thing. Like I told you, these cars are super smart, super comfy, and of course it's going to reduce the risk of you dying. You know what I'm saying? Technology is going to reduce the risk of you dying, because you know sometimes you just want to be crazy and just move along your lane without actually checking whether another car is coming or whatever, and which you're not supposed to do, and now you get into a crash. You know what I'm saying? But these cars are going to prevent you from even doing such. So guys, when you have technology and improve systems like this, it gives you a long lifespan, because it's going to prevent you from getting into crash. There's several numerous lane assistance and 360 camera all around the car. Okay, thanks to Nomi does everything with you in the car, so you can just actually want to control the car using only Nomi, and of course with your voice, giving you a human touch and the feel of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? You can enjoy all of this luxury technology and lifestyle at a starting price of $60,000 US. I'm gonna say driving the ES6 and the ES8, they have no too much differences. Apart from that, this one is a very big car, and of course can take more people. So if you're just someone that is not too much of a family oriented person, you can go for the ES6. Okay, and if you are someone who has kids and you're a family person or a people person, you can go for the, of course, ES8. So just like the ES6, this car also have a semi self-autonomous driving, where you can relax with your hands, and of course it's going to use all the 360 cameras to see what is happening with the car, and you're going to just cruise with ease and style. Another thing about this car is it's super quiet, guys. It's quiet. This car is quieter than quiet, super quiet. You ain't got no noise. You ain't gotta hear no noise when you're riding the car. Yeah. See, guys, it packs on its own. You ain't gotta do nothing. And you can also control this car with the app on your phone. For example, if you lock the car and forget the position where you actually park the car, you can just manipulate the app on your phone, and it's going to indicate to you where the car is, and the car is even going to come to you if you want it to come to you. Okay, so that's it. Let me know what you think, and of course, see you next time. Bye bye.